Google, Microsoft, Meta, Apple. Here's a list of big tech companies and CEOs donating millions to the Trump inauguration.
Mm.
Let the controversy begin. A lot of
Oh
a
man.
lot of reactions, I'm sure, to this. I've heard people talking
Wow.
about it. I just listen. I'm able to be impartial, at least to listen and try to understand what's the bigger play here. Getting into the article, Google and Microsoft are the latest tech companies to donate 1 million to President-elect Donald Trump's inauguration fund. Google, which will also live stream the swearing in on YouTube on January 20th, and Microsoft joins Apple, Meta, Amazon, OpenAI, and other tech giants whose CEOs are trying to curry favor. I like curry. But I know that's not the career they're talking about. With the incoming Trump administration by donating to the inauguration. The effort is especially unsurprising given Trump's long history of favoritism, plus threats to punish his enemies. Currently, Meta, Apple, Amazon, and Google parent Alphabet are all facing antitrust laws
Ooh,
from the
okay.
federal government. A Google spokesperson told Fast Company that the company has donated to previous inaugurations, and the company's planned promotion of links to the ceremony live stream on its homepage and YouTube is in line with previous years. Microsoft previously contributed half as much, or 500,000, to Trump's inauguration fund for his first term, the same amount it gave President Joe Biden's inauguration fund, a Microsoft spokesperson told CNBC. So, when you hear that, what's your reaction?
Man, my mind goes in like 10 different directions. Okay, first on a marketing spin, I get it. Of course, I'm covering the inauguration. That puts my name out there. Not that Google's name isn't already out there. Second, my mind goes to, okay, it's like a tug of war between the president on this side, the public on this side who wouldn't approve of a move like this. My thought is just keeping it objective as a business. Yes, the customers can support me. Y'all are gonna build me up, but he got the power to shut me down. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta grease that wheel. I can't risk that. He can mess around and make a decision, and we gotta shut our doors. And so that's one angle. Man, it's just you know, I don't know what we expect. Another, it also makes me think of like how consumers might not be aware of these things. You'll be on YouTube bashing Trump, man. I can't stand them, and the video's making money for YouTube so they can go send it to Trump. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not just Trump specifically, but just think about whatever any issue. This is the only thing that businesses donate towards. This is probably one of the bigger expenses that they have that they donate and send money towards. But all I don't speak to all businesses, but Fortune 500, they send money out. And so people get, I don't want people to get too riled about this. And then other companies that they know that they're supporting are doing even wilder things that they to them. So don't get too upset, I'd say.
Follow the money. What are you
Mm.
talking about, Ken? I'm about to do a quick screen share and show you something.
Uh-oh.
This is just a little sample. Think think beyond the emotions of things. NSA reawards secret $10 billion contract to Amazon. Don't worry about the article. I just wanted to show you that real quick. AWS, do you know who AWS is?
That's well, web services. But who's CEO?
It's Amazon. It's just Amazon.
Oh yeah.
It's part of Amazon.
Mhm.
NSA,
That's
government
big.
agency,
Yeah.
contract, that's $10 billion.
Mm.
Like, make the connection. Make the connection. Like, connect it. This isn't personal. This is, hey, this is the president that's coming in.
Amazon.
Huh?
Like I'm thinking, I'm just processing that. What does Amazon know about space? What does NSA need from them? But doesn't matter. They got the contract.
Oh, but you know, they're web services.
Okay, that's right. It was AWS. Okay. Oh, interesting. Wow.
Yeah, but this
Okay,
AW,
I can see
the
that.
top cloud, because a lot of times the
I can see it
government is
now.
behind with some of their technologies,
Hmm.
tech company, technology.
I was just thinking about the delivery. I'm like, what they need? They need packages? Like
No,
what
no,
they
no,
need
not
safe?
that part. Not
Okay.
that part of the business.
All
No,
right.
their cloud, their major
Wow.
revenue generator, the
Yeah.
cloud services. So
Mhm.
they help the government with cloud services because they already have this
Mm.
already developed, and so the government outsourced that cloud business to them in some form of capacity. I hadn't done a deeper dive in it, but I just wanted us to get the broader thought of it. And so
Amazon.
this is about one, you're running a company.
Hmm.
This isn't about emotions. This isn't about feelings. This is, hey, as I read in the opening article, some have current litigation going on with the current administration. And so some are some are just, hey, look, this is the new president coming in, whatever our personal feelings are, is not really about that. It's really about our business. So we can keep delivering great work to our customers. And we can also continue to employ the people to
Hmm.
deliver on those services. Because if you just take a hard stance and you mess around and lose those contracts,
$10 billion.
revenue drops. When revenue drops,
Ooh.
you know what comes after revenue drops.
People drop. Them jobs drop. Man.
Right.
Jeez.
And so just think bigger when you see that. And so that's where my mind went when I saw that. It was like, hey, and we gotta stop being so emotional.
Man.
We gotta
No.
stop being so emotional. And so what is the takeaway here?
Mhm.
It's a business.
It
It's,
is.
it's it's a business. You are a business. We are a business. And you can move accordingly too, even if it's someone that you agree with, and or if it's someone you do not agree with. Make sure you're taking care of business first. This
Hmm.
stuff, and don't make it so personal.
Yeah. Man, that's interesting. I'm still I'm still, the sales in me is still wrapping my head around that $10 billion contract. You saying don't get emotional. I know them salesmen when they got that sign on the dotted line, they was in the office doing cartwheels, man. That's awesome. Like just thinking about something like that. And I'm also thinking about Amazon's gonna have to employ probably more people to fulfill this contract. And so a lot of people are gonna be getting work from this. So like this is, I mean, for Amazon, this is a big win. So my thing is be guided by
But
the
but
right
all
emotions.
but there's opportunities for contracts for all of them in certain capacity, and then also just making sure the government doesn't get involved with some of their current business dealings, or at least they have some
Mm,
representation on Congress and they can go and talk through some things, and maybe not, it might not be as intense as it currently is, and maybe they can work towards some type of an arrangement and agreement that is favorable for both sides. And so that article was back in 2022. So it wasn't like that this is the most recent, but my point was there's billions on the line when it comes to these things. And so you're just like, "Oh my God, they contributed to Trump."
right.
Come on, like let's push that aside just for a second.
Right.
Like push that aside
Right.
and let's think about like, okay, why are they doing what they're doing? Another scenario, Meta. I don't know if you've seen all the different moves that Meta is doing
Let me see one.
as well. I want to save that for another segment. We're not gonna we that's gonna I'm gonna pull that up real quick and that's gonna be a whole separate segment on what Meta is doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. Shout out to Amazon. Man, that's they got a big win, man. Wow.
Yeah, but that's been going on. But yeah, it wasn't about Amazon in particular because the article was kind of just saying what all
Hmm.
of the tech was like, what the other
Man.
what people are contributing to the inauguration in general. So let's not make this about Amazon. They all,
Right.
in some capacity, this is business for them. That's the whole point of it.
It makes me think about because we regularly talk about CEOs. It really makes you respect the weight and all the implications of their decisions. They're not just deciding one thing. they have to be playing chess. Like you said, back in 2022, they had to be thinking what could happen in 2024. Like it just, man, it's easy for of course, everybody can improve. So no one's above criticism, but it makes you think like, man, they're in the hot seat. I wouldn't mind getting paid that much, but I don't know if I want all that responsibility. You're responsible for it. Your decisions can affect billions. Someone's decision affected 10 billions. Wow.
So with that being said,
10